As always, it can be helpful to move into your practice by first taking the time to drop out of some of those external senses and into our more inward looking awareness. So if you're finding a few fidgets as you try to get comfortable, that's okay. If you want to lie down, that's okay. Our goal with this little bit of meditation is just to arrive mentally where your body might already be physically. So if it feels comfortable, let the eyes gently close or look down to a point on the floor. And can you take a moment just to observe what's happening through the line of your spine? Is there a slumping forward, a dumping into the lower back? Take a deep breath in and sit up a little taller. And then let that breath go. Feel those shoulder blades pull down your spine and away from your ears. Notice if maybe you're hyper aware of the sounds in your environment, or of the temperature of the air on your skin. Can we acknowledge this sensory information, our nervous system understanding how and where we are in space to help keep us alive? Can we have some gratitude for the ability of our senses to observe so much all the time? Notice how is your breath? Is it shallow or deep? How is your seat? Are you tensing through the inner thighs? Can you just relax into the ground a little bit more? Our brain then interprets all of this information that our senses pull in: taste, sight, sound. So no wonder it's busy all the time. And add to that the layers of rumination, looking forwards in time, backwards in time. And our ability to be right here and right now gets increasingly challenging. So can we honor all of the feelings that are arising? That sensation of the mat beneath you, the temperature of the space around you, the feeling of light against your eyelids. Notice it, appreciate it, and let's let it go. Deep breath in, sigh it out. Can you pull the attention in? Start to let that sensory information go and take your own catalog. How does the mind feel? Is it busy? Is it bored? Is it impossible to notice what you're thinking because you're listening to the sound of my voice? This is a skill. This is something we practice, this internal body awareness, this internal mental awareness. Can we pull our awareness down to the front of your throat and take a deep breath into this area? And then exhale. Send your awareness all the way down past your heart, your lungs, and into your belly. Can you focus your mind's eye on this area, this center of intuition, the seat that often tells us how we're feeling before our mind even knows, that nervous trembling in the belly, that tightening in anticipation or stress, that full laugh that makes its way all the way down here? Can you let your awareness drop in past the layers of skin, of muscle, into this very center of you? Notice if you're tensing through the butt. Very common to clench through the inner thighs and glutes. Get heavy in your seat. Take a deep breath in and feel the belly lift. Sigh it out. What do you observe in this area? One more time, deep breath in. Sigh it out. What is this seat of subtle awareness, of intuition telling you right now? How are you feeling? Knowing that this ability to drop out of our external senses and to turn our attention inward a little bit is something we can hone. This practice of pratyahara we've been talking about over the last few weeks. This drawing inwards of attention and withdrawal from our external senses. Let's start to reverse that process. Can you notice where your skin meets the mat below you? Can you notice the feeling of your clothes against your body? Of the air against your skin? What do you hear in the room around you? If you'd like, start to slowly, gently open the eyes. Notice how immediately the state of the mind, the state of that focus might shift as we take in more information. That ability to drop into that mindful place of consciousness becomes more challenging. But know that that's a skill you can cultivate like any other. That is as much a part of our yoga practice as the physical movements we explore. And so we'll return to this idea week after week and see where we get. But for now, let's let any observations of that small meditation go. Take a deep breath in, reach your arms up and overhead. And sigh it out, let the arms come down. What kind of motion feels good here? Might circle out the torso, get weird with it. Maybe close the eyes down and see if you can return to that state of intuition. What does your body ask of you when you close the eyes? Maybe it's circling, maybe it's finding a twist. Yeah, moving the neck, I love it. Get weird with it. Doesn't need to look like what anyone else is doing. They don't have your body. Seated cat and cow. Can we get a little playful? Let's take one more breath of play, of movement. Come back to that seated position when you're ready and take stock. How does the mind feel? How does the body feel? Has anything shifted from just a few minutes of looking inward, a few minutes of movement? One more time, deep breath in, reach the hands up. And exhale, take them through heart center. Lift your chest to your thumbs, this expression of gratitude for showing up for yourself, for taking time for yourself. You did it. Nice work.